Hello, 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 and welcome to Starcraft 2. I have debated long and hard about whether or not I wanted to record a vid of myself playing this game since... Well, let me just pull up my profile while I'm talking, but a couple reasons. Yeah, what the hell? That's not what I'm trying to do at all. There we go. Yeah, a couple reasons. One of them being, I haven't played this game seriously and or competitively in a long-ass time. I haven't played this game on the ladder since Season 1 Wings of Liberty, really, where I finished in Diamond. I guess I did for a brief stint, but basically Season 1, Diamond League. And I did make it to Diamond League, which was the highest league at the time, so good on me, I was really happy with that. Then I kind of stopped playing and got busy with medical school and other games, and over time played less and less, and now I basically don't play. It's just sad face. That said, I do play versus AI a lot, because I love the control, I love the gameplay, and I do love the micro and the macro. And then I realized, you know, maybe I should just show you guys what I like. So, here we go. I'm just going to do a 1 versus AI, 1v1 versus AI. Difficulty is always Elite, because that's what I've ranked up to. And looks like a Zerg versus Protoss on a relatively good macro map with 2 base starting locations, and that's it. Let's see how it goes. Fair warning to all of you guys, on account of my video recorder having a hard time with the full 1080 resolution, ultra extreme, I've been forced to try a reduced window size, so this is doubtlessly going to impact my control for the worse. We'll see how much worse, and if it's bad enough that I can't really play the game, then I'm not going to bother putting it up. Well, right off the bat, I apparently... Okay, there we go. For some reason my mouse was not locked to the window like it should have been, and that was bad. Alright, so, immediately, let's get the hotkeys going. 5 and 6 for my hatcheries. Back to the hatch, get the first Overlord up, droning up well. Against Protoss, I don't want to risk my Overlords dying to Stalkers, but I do want to keep tabs on important expansions. So let's get an Overlord behind his mineral line on the edge of the board, there and there. 10th drone coming now. Let's go ahead and hotkey these areas for rapid access. So far so good. Okay, so against Protoss, I don't worry too much about early rush potential. I should be able to get a second base up harmlessly. Third will depend on whether or not they're going on 2 bases, and none of this, by the way, necessarily conforms to the current state of the game strategies, standing strategies, frequently referred to as the meta of the game. For that, I have no idea what's up. I haven't played on the ladder in a while. And, yeah, I could be completely off base for that. For me, I'm used to playing versus AI, and this is what works. Let's drop a hatchery there. Another drone. And then we're gonna get our spawning pool up. Normally I would also... Ah! That was a mistake. I shouldn't have made that extra drone there. That was too many minerals. So this is gonna delay my queens, because it's delaying my spawning pool. Normally I don't send out a scout or too early against Protoss, because what is it gonna show me? Protoss builds are pretty linear, for the most part, at this point of the game. Let's also get an Overlord on the southern expansion, just in case he tries to go there. And if I don't have an Overlord coming, I do. Okay, good. I do. Okay, so no quick take on that, and this guy will probably reveal if he went for an early expansion, which is what I would really need to know. Let's get a gas going. Don't need 2 of them, 1 will suffice. There's the pro coming to scout me. And there's the expansion. He has in fact expanded, which means 2 things. It means 1, I am safe from early rush potential. 2, I could right now opt to make 6 Zerglings and hit him. In fact, let's make a pair of Zerglings and just send those in for some menial harassment. But I want to play a macro game this game, so I'm not gonna push to end the game right now. Out-macroing the elite AI and out-maneuvering it is a lot of fun. Failing in the same is less fun, but What can you do? There comes the pair of Zerglings, right on time. Have one of you blind chase, have you come here. Actually, you know what? He's literally droning up. Or probing up. Let's get my queens in play. And let's at the very least harass him a little. I mean, what's the point of scouting what he's doing if you don't capitalize on it? In the meantime, we'll buy time to make my drones and such. And oh, don't die on me. Keep both of the lings alive. Put these all in a group. Not sure what. Okay, so you got a stalker for protection. Now comes. You know what? That's a giant group of Zerglings, relatively speaking. Once they're all up, we will attack. In the meantime, please tech to speedlings and keep droning. All of this is just to, technically speaking, is just to buy time for the droning. So, if we're not doing a good job droning, we're wasting this window that I'm about to create. Because even if I kill 10 of his probes, which is huge, what's the point if I wasn't making any of my own? Alright, there's the lings. They're too spread out right now for this to be a safe attack, so we're gonna pull up by the ramp and hold. There's the full drone. And we're gonna need an overlord any second now, and we're gonna need to re-inject. And we should be teching to roaches, just so that I'm capable of countering whatever army he throws at me, and boom, send in the Zerglings. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna get a full surround on these stalkers, we're gonna take them out. That's gonna cost him some significant gas mileage. And immediately I know that I can get away with focusing a little bit more on my economy now, because look how much that's gonna set him back. Yeah, let's go ahead and advance to the next tech tier. Drop all these. Back it up, back up, back it up, back it up, back it up. He's got enough stalkers now to chase this out. If he doesn't have a zealot with them, I could... Well, let's use speedlings. Nope, he's good, he's good, he's good. You got this, bro. You got this. But again, stated goal was harassment, and because I was droning the entire time, I should have a massive economic lead right now. Enough that his first strike, when it comes, is going to be far from devastating. It's going to be very weak compared to what it might otherwise have been. Send the drones in there. Send a pair here. You, make a creep tumor. You, make a creep tumor. Seriously? You don't have enough? You should have enough. I don't care if you're a little bit late on the next batch. And my queen energy is back to 0 where I like it. Another round of drones, this time focusing the new expansion. I've been power droning pretty hard. Please make a pair of these Evo chambers. Span creep to the lower part of the ramp. Don't have enough energy, it's fine, we'll do it in a second. Spire for sure. Hydra Den is probably unnecessary, so I'm gonna skip it for the time being. And go Infestor Pit so that I can tech when the time comes. Make a new queen because I fully expect to expand shortly. And let's make a full make a full batch of roaches to cover my momentary lapse in military power. Armor for sure. Because that will help my entire mixed ground army currently. And melee. And we should need to get a third just to complete the list. Full batch of Zerglings plus an Overlord. Okay, so we are not maxed out on drones, even close to maxed out on drones on my bases, so that needs to be fixed ASAP. I also have no idea what's coming at me anymore, so let's quickly figure that out. Let's pull these Overlords back. And hey, one of you guys break off and go that way. Giant fucking Stalker Ball. So, that means giant fucking Zergling Ball would be a better counter than lots and lots of roaches. Definitely continue teching everything. Expand the creep even further. Full batch of drones this time around with that new Overlord. Everything's being teched to correctly. New Overlord again. Make sure that that's on the correct hotkey. Put the army over here. Put this over here. get the important researches from this tier of tech, so Burrow and Overlord Speed. Make a full wave of Zerglings this time. I want to be sure that I have overkill for when that army hits. Yeah, let's get a... No, I don't like those guys. Forget them. This is gonna need another queen, and we're gonna designate this as the go-to place to mine minerals out of for obvious reasons. In fact, let's go ahead and take a bunch off of this and put them here. My gas... I clearly am not balanced in terms of how I'm powering, which is bad. I'm worried that he may have taken another base, and that's what's delaying his attack, so let's rule that fear out by sending overlords to every base in the lower half of the map, and using a speedling scout to rule out whether or not... where's the new queen? Add it to the list. Giant ball of troops. He has not in fact expanded here, and we'll know the moment he does. Metamorphoses are completing, so let's quickly set them all to go again. Go hive. Make a bunch of roaches. Just because I don't know exactly what his army comp is, and I'm worried what it might be. Tunneling claws I don't think I'll ever use, but at this point I'm kind of researching for the sake of reason. There it is! He is trying to expand. We caught him. Alright, now we have grounds on which to force an engagement, which is exactly what we should do. Let's make a whole big batch of overlords, and prep a Mutalisk fleet, tag it number 3, and send it to the top of the screen. I think I may have just added one to... Yep, I did. That's my actual number 4 group. Tag it with... Add these to number 3. Add these to number 3. Add these to number 3. Excellent. Finish off with that. F2. Deselect Mutalisk. You are control group 1. I want you to swarm the bottom of the map. Just go for it. Alright, I want you to be a little bit more cautious now because their army is in place too. Control 3, attack, 1 attack. I'm gonna focus on group 1 for the moment. Okay, 3 pull back, 1 attack. Alright, we're gonna win this engagement. Good. Group 3. Go here and control 3. Move in. We did not in fact win that engagement. We in fact lost it hardcore. Replace the losses and quickly make some hay off of this. I don't have enough Mutalisks to do this properly. Quickly get everything set. Do not lose Mutalisks. Oh, why can't I control properly today? I'm gonna blame it on the resolution being all wonky, but that's not the real problem, and I bloody well know it. Control 3, meet up here. Guys, make me an Ultralisk Cavern and a bunch more drones. And did we actually get the expansion, though? We did get the expansion, at least momentarily, which is good. Send in a batch of lings. And for God's sake, get to expanding the creep already. Full-on army of roaches would be nice. We're low on Vespene, fine. Quickly put people on Vespene Geisters. Okay, that base is better defended than it used to be. Shit. Move here. Which is Control Group 3. Control Group 3, prepare for another attack. My Vespene is low. Quick, drone up everything. You guys, you're gonna be a problem, aren't you? I want you to flood this base while we expand across the bottom of the map. To here, and I want Vespene properly taken care of right now on this base. 3 attack. Pay attention to 3 this time. I know already that his probe line is going to be better guarded, so let's focus on taking out key probes, which I can at least drop fairly quickly. Okay, that's that. AoE Archons are here. Let's get out of harm's way. Send in all the lings I own. Oh, wait. Attack, then attack here. The lower half of the map where he is clearly trying to do some expanding of his own. I'm at map max, so I need to make good on my army right now. Soon as this is down, I want you out of here. Well, you know what? If I can just stockpile larva, I can just replace that army the moment it dies. So yeah, let those Zerglings die, I don't care. We have enough to take on that cannon. Those Lings are dead, but it kept his entire army locked down. Long enough for me to do that. And let's get some Ultralisks on their backs as well. Completely demolish his main Nexus, which is good. It will slow down his probe replacements. Get out of here. Ultralisks and teching upgrades, and Ultralisk Cavern upgrades. Zergling upgrades. No, okay, well if your army is there, that's fine. I'm gonna send in my army to the southern half of the map. While keeping you locked down here as best I can. Nope, you're breaking off, aren't you? Yep, they're breaking off. Okay, cool. Let's fly to the next base and take it out.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under
Ah, you went too far! You went too far! You went too far! That's the problem with Mutalisks. You can't stop watching them even for a second. Keep all those larvae up and running. Get the Mutalisks into play now.
forces are under attack.
Even if he takes out this entire army, he won't be ready for the follow-up army at all.
Our forces
Next Nexus is down. Unique Mothership Port is down. Head to the main. Take out Dark Shrine, because I don't want to deal with cloaking shit right now. And I'm making a mix of troops. Just a generic mix of troops. Oh, this last hatch isn't actually included on my list, is it?
forces are under attack.
Alright, refuel the attack. Getting the Mutalisks to safety. And at this point I can just Sauron Zerg and win it. Let's build just a whole bunch of things. What has gone idle? This Geyser is dead?
Mineral
No, they just were never assigned to it properly for some reason. Fuck me. Refresh everything. So yeah, as you can see, perfect micro and macro, far from necessary. Though I'm not a slouch in it. And there we go, that's game. He was overwhelmed by the Combined Arms Force. I'm just gonna actually finish him. So no, I don't accept your surrender. I should. But I'm in a good mood, I want to kill everything.
complete.
That was stupid, I should have just accepted it. When the game's over, it's over. You don't play it past that point. When people surrender, you accept their surrender. When you know you're beaten, you surrender. Don't play it out past that.
Depleted. Mutation complete.
Well, the good news is, it's not going to take more than 5 seconds for that point to hit, because... GAME! Okay, so yeah, macroing, staying on top of what your opponent is doing, reading their moves and countering appropriately. By setting him back with that initial attack, I made sure that he never caught up to me. And when eventually he did have an expand and I scouted it, you'll notice that I'm sure that'll coincide with, yes, with the point where his army value just went to shit, because that's when I started attacking. Also note how my attacks were almost always 2 at once instead of 1 at a time. Yeah, APM 87, it's way better than my average, and apparently I'm not used to playing macro games where I'm on 4 bases, but there you go. Overall, I was pretty happy with the way that went. But yeah, that's what watching me play a game of Starcraft while recording is like. Stream of consciousness with constant rambling. Hope you liked it. Be sure to leave comments and let me know if you want to see things done differently, or if you want to see this not done again, or done again. I don't know. I'm open to suggestion. I love this game, and I wanted you to know why. I hope you guys got a glimpse of it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.